A big welcome to you, Libra. You get a bonus reading because tomorrow we have the summer solstice, and that's when Cancer begins. But I don't want you to wait until the end of the reading of the Cancer readings, because you're going to be all the way at the end, so you have to wait 2 months. So you get a little extra reading. So what I did is I'm not explaining the Gemini, because that's where the sun is, right? And tomorrow, of course, the sun moves into Cancer. And not explaining where the moon is in your card, the moon in Libra. I'm not going to explain that card either. I am just going to pick an oracle card, and the oracle card here is the Sun Child. Right, we're just gonna go and give you a little extra input into what to look forward to in sense of the lovers, in sense of the relationships with yourself, in sense of also a little bit maybe an ecstasy with yourself, and of course with Hermit Handel, right, the true holy grail. And somehow you have found a very beautiful place within you. This is card number 17, which is then the number 8, an infinite energy of sun and dark the moon, right? The little stars down here. So let's say if I do the card here, it looks like it's the night, right? It's a beautiful house. And then when I turn it around, it becomes a skirt to her, right? And it's really cute because it shows that you versatile, right? That you understand that there are these two elements. There are constantly the dualities working with us. So in the tarot, I take only 6 cards. And the first card that came was the Two of Swords. And the Two of Swords speaks about finding an inner peace. And this is your card, Libra, because this is the moon in Libra, right? And the moon in Libra speaks about a peace that is restored. So it's almost like these two had a conversation, right? And in the end, they're going to have to figure out how to get into this one mental state, right? And I feel that you have understood that, right? You have understood that coming into your center from the dualities, here's sun, here's dark, coming into your center is a state from within. Then came the Page of Swords. And when you come into your center, you can grow again with the new generation. You want to learn, you want to continue to grow, you want to continue to understand what this world can offer you. Here he stands on top of the books, and he allows the knowledge to disperse like seeds, right? He helps those generations then to understand all the knowledge that he has gained. He gives it back to the people. So these two come together, right? Then we have a triptych, because we have the 7 of Pentacles, we have the Devil, and we have the 7 of Swords. Now this is very interesting because I'm gonna do it like this. Here it says you have arrived in Netzach, right? This is in the Tree of Life. Netzach is victory or higher spirituality. And you have tasted of the fruit. Now, interesting enough, you have here the card number 17, right? And 17 is the number 8, but there's a 7 in it. and a 1. And the next card is the Ace of Swords, which is then the 1 and the 7 in this card. And the 1 is the one thought, and the 7s are these two. Attached to the Devil, which is the card number 6, referring back to the Lovers. Right? Referring back to where consciousness, male consciousness, is looking into female subconsciousness and looking into the angelic higher consciousness. So this is the first stage of 7 steps to the world, card number 15 to 21. This is the first chakra, and we get attached, and we can see that you get sometimes attached to the fruit of your labor. Like, this is what labor and patience means. And this, the 7 is of air, is adaptability and a cleverness. So you know how to adapt yourself, you know how to take away the cosmic egg, and at the same time you wonder if that isn't your own egg. You think you're stealing an egg from someone, but meanwhile it's your own egg that you're stealing. And this is what here this card is saying, right? That sometimes we get attached, the Devil or a Capricorn, of course, we get attached to the material world. And of course it refers back to this card, because that's where the Devil has the people chained to them. And here they are doing things that maybe not in their best interest. Right? The 7 of Pentacles is labor, is patience, you worked hard, and you're eating from the fruit. Right? Here's the fruit, here is that spider, here is the Devil when we eat from the fruit. And the Devil doesn't really exist. So here you are, taking away things that in the end belong to you anyway. Why are you taking things away? So then comes, of course, the clear thinking, and this clear thinking can bring them together. Because you are justice, because you are clearly understanding, no, I do not want to be attached to the Devil. I don't want to be attached to all the things that I have done already, and I don't want to be attached of taking things that belong to me anyway. What am I taking? From whom am I taking? And you know that, and you understand that. You come to that realization, you come to that spiral, because you know in the sun there also needs to be the dark. And the dark is here, the stars, you can see it. And where is it leading you? To become the Hermit. Now you could also have, of course, as a court card, you the Queen of Swords. She is between the 12th of September to the 12th of October, and the 12th of September until the 22nd is Virgo. So you might have parts of Virgo in you, but you are already the Queen of Swords. Before that, the classical Virgo is the Knight of Pentacles. So here you are, understanding something very profound, something that is happening within you. You have come full closure, you have found the light, You up in the air and you come back up in the air, like just like the Hermit does. The Hermit begins as the fool up on the mountain. This is his journey. He has to take the journey, he has to learn, he has to grow. He goes down and he goes through all the stages from 1 to 9, and he goes back up. And here you are, back up. Again, beginning new, cyclical energy. Everything begins and ends where you started. But you're looking back at the same situation with a new understanding. And that's an infinite cycle, the 8. Infinite, a loop of inhale and exhale, of sun and dark, of being up and coming back down. An infinite loop of making a decision. In the end, only one bird after the other can go through the hole. They cannot go together through the hole. Only one and then the other one. Right? When we learn, we give the understanding so that we can eat from what we worked very hard on. And of course she has 7 apples on the floor and 6 in the tree, and the 7th is in her lap with 7 seeds. The devil, the first stage, the last first stage of, again, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, to the world. This is the first chakra. We are fooled to think that we get attached to this dimension. And of course, when we take, right, we think we take from others, but we take from ourselves. And this is really what the devil does. Now the devil as well is then connected. This is a Capricorn, this is a Virgo. The devil is connected to the 6 because 15, 1 and 5 is then the card number 6. So you get attached, but you are freeing yourself, because you do in the end get the one thought. You have 2 and then you come to 1. You go down 2 to 1, and of course that is bringing you to the Virgo, to the Hermit, to a deeper inner alchemical transformation and understanding how important it is to become non-judgmental, to become united within yourself. And of course, I see now underneath the stack, right, I have here the Virgo, and what's underneath? The 2 of Cups. And the 2 of Cups is Gemini. It's these 2 people become the 2 cups, become these 2 flowers. It's this inner alchemical transformation. This is a tantric inner transformation of a sexual energy, that you, a love that no one can give you except yourself. And in a way, here you are with the 2 that is making out of you 1. You see this now behind it? Gives this a completely different awareness, right? So here the Hermit is content because he has found within himself the one and only thought that is needed. The one and only thought that can get into the head one after the other. The one and only thought that makes you grow and give the seed back to the people, all what you've learned, and then shine it out to the people. Beautiful, right? So there's a beautiful message for you in this little bonus reading. Love yourself and give freely. Give, give, give. like the dandelion. Give, give, give. Yeah, give what you know. Give plenty. And let go, right, of this attachment. Let go of this. You worked hard, and that you want to keep the things that you have understood. Give it. Give it to the people. Freely. Give it. And then look. Beautiful, right? So this is your extra little reading, just a bonus reading. Thank you so much for being with me. We see each other then when the sun is in Cancer, in the Chariot, in the success. Let's see what success means to you, right? Thank you so much for watching. Namaste.